Alright, hello everyone. Don't mind all this. So, you remember that Sukuna moveset I was making? I finished it, first of all. And, okay, actually, hold on, let me... yeah, sure. And then also, Alright, there. So, I finished it, and I'm also adding an actual ultimate. Because it used to just be a base only with Malevolent Shrine as the ultimate, but now I'm actually making an ultimate. So, first off, the M1s, they're just base UG. This was before I knew how to make custom M1s, and I do kind of like them, so I'm probably not changing them. So now for the first move, Slashing Rend, which has 3 variants. So we got the normal one. Okay, I didn't hit the first one. So yeah, and then we got an aerial variant, which is also kind of hard to hit, but no, if they're grounded. Oh. If they're grounded, it's hard to hit. And then there's a third variant, which is if you use it after you do an M1. Yeah, see, look, you just kind of send them flying. Now for the second move, Spiderweb. This technically does have a variant. I'm just not gonna cover it because it's kind of ass. So it just sends them up, and that's gonna tie into the R special a bit. You'll see. And then we got Corrupted Divinity, which has 2 variants. So we got the normal one. See, look, they're ready for a bit after that, so that they can counter or block. And then we got this one, if I did it right. No, I did not. Okay. There's also a finisher. I couldn't do the variant because the way that JJS has branches now makes it really hard to do. But it's just a feint. It's a feint. So, you know, they're ready. And then you can also feint it to like mix them up. And then we got Real Jujutsu. This is probably the laziest move. Yeah. And then there's also an air variant. Okay, well, that's a variant of the air variant. Hold on. That's meant to be the actual variant. Yeah, you can see this one's really lazy. Now for the R special. So, if you're not looking at anybody and you do it, you do a, just a couple of flips. But if you're looking at someone, it's Locust Guy's R special. So you can tie that in to a couple of these moves and start doing air combos. You know, if you can aim it right and not be dumb like me. So yeah, you know, these are old. I think these were made before the character block was added, actually. So that's why there's no custom M1s. And now for the ultimate. I made all of this, like, just 30 minutes ago. So here's the activation. I'm just gonna mute my mic for this and then just let it rip. So, as you can hear, it's playing Thunderclap right now. Actually, I might get copyrighted. So, it's playing Thunderclap right now. I can't play it. But it doesn't really matter, because the first move doesn't have any sound effects yet. So, here's the first move. I spent like 10 minutes on it. Good, now that it's all cleared up. So yeah, it's kind of hard to land, but if you can... Okay, whoa. That was bad Wi-Fi. It deals a lot of damage, and it also supposed to send them far away. There we go. There are a lot of buildings around. So yeah, and there's no ult variant of the R special, but there is Shrine M1s, because it's base UG. I'll probably add, like, an R variant for the ult, and then that'll probably be it. See ya. Alright, hi. I'm editing this to say, I kind of sort of redid the first move of the old, and then I also added Fuga, and they're both really cool. It's gonna get me copyrighted. Hold on. So yeah. See, it looks all the same. And then the first move, I did add sound effects, but you can't hear them. It's a little bit more than just like a chunk of like a wall or whatever. You know, like a small rectangle. I'm gonna wait for all this to respawn. So yeah, now it's more of like a I don't want to see that part of the map anymore. Don't mind those malevolent shrines. Those are for something else. Now for his second skill, Fuga. It's a little bit basic, but you know. So, that is the regular open furnace projectile. Because I was making a custom projectile, but you can't make projectiles like interact by themselves whenever they hit a wall. For whatever reason. I don't know why. Okay. Now I can finally... Alright. Yeah, now I can finally use sound. So here are the sound effects for the first move. There's gonna be a slash sound effect coming soon. Also, whenever you play this moveset, here's my recommendation. Turn on Bloom and Good Night, because it just makes everything look so much prettier. Don't mind that. Like, ooh. Ooh. So yeah. And I am gonna upload this on the workshop. As a matter of fact, a very old version is on the workshop. This one. As you can see, it's still before we had emote animations. The moves are basically just the exact same, but the malevolent shrine is kind of ass. I am going to make a much better malevolent shrine whenever I finish this one. And also, no, that wasn't even, like, muted or anything. It just doesn't have any sound. And also, while we're here, I might as well show off this guy. This is tagged, I don't know why. Gojo. It's meant to be, like, the same style as that Sukuna moveset. As a matter of fact, this is still based off of the old one, so it is still a base only, but it has 2 ultimates. So, this Gojo moveset is actually kind of special, because it does have a unique Black Flash mechanic. So basically for 1 and 2, there's like a 1 in 3 chance, or maybe it's 1 in 4, I don't remember, to land a Black Flash, and whenever that does, you get a speed buff, you gain a variant of your R special and your third move, and then also the third move has a combination with the R special to automatically land a Black Flash, but you don't get all the buffs. So for the first move, okay. So yeah, there's no different M1s because you know it's base M1s. You do get a speed buff. Okay, let me see if I can land the normal version. So yeah, there's the normal one. And the second move is blue. So yeah. And then the Black Flash version is like... Oh. Basically, I did not mean to land that. Yeah, same buff, same everything. Now I wait for this to run out so I can show off the normal version of the third move. Alright. So, third move, Reversal Rampage. Just regular red. No. And then you press R after it. You manually do a black flash. But you don't get the speed buff, you just kind of get the different R special and stuff. It's not supposed to stun them for that long, golly. Damn. And now for the fourth move, it's kind of basic. See, like, it pushes them back. But if you use it against a wall... Yeah. So you can do some... Okay, you can also do some... There's also a thing. Yeah. But, you know, if you're in the right scenario... Like this one I'm setting up. If you're in the right scenario... it's actually very hard to land the wall version. Let me show this off! If you're in the right scenario, you can actually combo. Okay. You actually have got to be fucking joking me. Okay, well actually this is a great time to show off the third version. It's just an AoE version. And now for the base R special. Instead of it being infinity or like a teleport or whatever, it's this. It's a bit of a mix-up, I like to call it. So yeah, you know, you're running around, you're doing this shit. During this little sliding part, you can use moves. So you can do shit like that and mix people up. Or you can do some wacky shit. There's also a yeah, there's also a 2+4 combination. Yeah. And now for the ultimate. Okay, actually I'm at full, so it's going to be a domain. I don't think I got him. Never mind, I did. This is just regular domain. Space domain. Oh, actually in here, you do get the Black Flash variants. Here's the Black Flash variant of the R special. It's meant to be like the 0.2 domain run. Run around chopping people's heads off. And then, I think it's 75% you get a different ult, which arguably is much better. I wasn't very good at balancing whenever I made those. Yeah, see, look. Stuns them, it deals damage and shit. What? Can I use it? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit buggy, and I don't know why. Let me see if I can actually, like, use it as it's intended. By the way, that wasn't even, like, a Black Flash variant of it or anything. The, regular ultimate is just purple. Okay. Please work. Yeah, shit, like, it worked. It deals a shit ton of damage, but they survived. So yeah, that's the Sukuna and Gojo moveset. I will probably give Gojo the same treatment I did Sukuna and give him a full ult sometime. So that's it. Bye.